The Public Access Boys. The Public Access Boys.
Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of the Public Access Boys. Great to be here. We hope you are ready to learn something. We've got a lot in store for you today. A lot of educational pieces, nuggets that will really help you do better in life. Peter, what's going on with you? How have you been since we last spoke?
I'm doing great as usual. Yeah, it's been really nice week. This is actually pretty good for us. We're doing 2 weeks in a row. Yeah.
Yeah, we
special time.
We got a lot of content for you folks, and the 2-week gap is just a little bit created too much of a backlog. So
we were chomping at the bit to get back to you guys.
We're all about efficiency and efficacy here on the Public Access Boys. So if we got to go 2 weeks in a row, we're prepared to do it.
Actually, would you mind for our audience defining what efficacy means?
Efficacy is like efficiency, but with the CY, it's a little twist to the definition, makes it a little bit more malleable, able to be used in different sentences, in different contexts.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's jump right into it. Apparently, you know, it is Oscar season, folks.
It is, I'm sorry, can I? No, you can do it. No, you can
interrupt me.
No, I'm sorry.
To go ahead.
I'm just excited.
Floor is yours.
We actually got accepted early admission to being awarded an Oscars prize.
We are apparently we're in the Academy. So
the Academy accepted us, and we're gonna get an award, and they're coming to us.
If you're lucky, we may have a representative from the Academy here today. Sneak peek.
He's coming.
Sneak peek, if they're lucky.
He'll be here.
Wait,
were we? Oh, gee. Sorry.
Trying to keep a level of suspense.
Notes.
I'm the true filmmaker here, folks.
That was supposed to be a surprise. The producers holding up a page. Hey,
you blew it. You blew
it.
Once again.
But I have redeemable qualities that you guys come back time and time again, and we'll get into those later in the show.
Anyways, so first up, let's do a little reminiscent here. Why don't we? Since this is both of our first Academy. I mean, I've been nominated a couple times, but this is the first time to actually be in the Academy for me, and I know it's definitely for you. What are your favorite memories? Any award shows that are coming to mind that you really inspired you and hit home for you?
Well, I actually lost my virginity to the Emmys in 2004.
How does that work?
So we turned it on, and actually they had Michael Bublé was singing.
Yes.
And my lady friend was also over. This wasn't a solo venture, as it often has been in the past. And we lit some candles and just sort of let ourselves get whisked away in the night.
Nice.
It was really a special,
lasted all
time.
of Michael Bublé's performance, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know. What about you?
They don't run long. My
Did
favorite
you
memory.
Did you have a awards ceremony experience?
Yeah. So
of losing your the card, V card.
Not to an award show.
V card.
I don't kiss and tell, my friend.
That's fair. That's a very good trait. I'm not going to deny. He's a man's man, and he keeps his mouth shut.
Folks.
And that's there's nothing wrong with kissing and telling, but there's nothing wrong with not kissing and not telling.
At award shows.
Like daily.
My favorite memory, I'd have to go MTV Viewers' Choice Awards. Circa 04.
Was that Will Smith, right? Getting
It
jiggy
was.
with it.
Ja Rule was in the building.
Oh yeah.
We had Jada Pinkett.
Smith. Was she Smith at that time?
I think she was just Pinkett.
Wow.
And then she wasn't, hyphen yet. It was pre-hyphen.
Those were the days. Oh, I miss the 90s.
When everyone just had one name. It was so simple.
Yeah, wow, time flies.
Who else was in that building? That was Justin Timberlake with the blue jeans outfit. Remember that?
Oh my God, that was what a hit!
Idiot.
What a oh man, award shows. So basically, what we're getting at is award shows are a time to be shared, and we're lucky to have our own little private one-man show. When we get presented by one man later here tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
right here on the Public Access Boys.
Someone's got to win, folks, and I mean, in this case, we're happy to be the winners. It's a long time coming. I mean, we've had a lot of projects that have
episodes. This is our 8th episode.
Well, a couple features. We can't just teach. We got to do as we teach, right? That's what we always say.
Well, hey, we've got to get back. So enough about us, right? We should.
Let's educate the audience.
Let's educate the audience. This is my week to do an education thing. I opted out of the whiteboard this time. I have a friend in video production. We got together and we made a history of the Oscars video.
Check it out.
Yeah, enjoy. Since the dawn of time, humans have wanted to share stories and science. As the years have gone by, those stories have changed from spoken to drawn to written to local cable talk shows. Since the dawn of time, humans have also sought recognition, honor, pride, and science. The Oscars were created in 1834 to award local village people for their bravery in the fields. It has evolved into today one of the most fun history events of our time. Thank you to the Academy for recognizing the success of the Public Access Boys and for celebrating the very best storytelling and education, and giving us the prize. The Oscar Peace Prize will be placed on Daly's bookshelf and coveted for no less than 15 years. 15 years. And we're back. Welcome back, guys. I hope that was as informative as it was fun to make for me.
Yeah, we hope you learned something.
Informative for you, fun to make for me.
A lot of people ask, how old are the Oscars? When did they start? What was the origin story? And I think that was very succinct in showing our audience exactly what's going on with that whole thing. I really didn't know that soldiers were awarded that, based off of their performance in battle.
Those clips were chosen more for the historic content than for the Oscars content. However, there have historically been a Soldier Plus in the Oscars, maybe not awarded, but at the ceremony. So it's a non-discriminatory event. And now they're even taking house calls, so we're pretty...
The Oscars are truly a group for the people.
You let me finish. They're pretty lucky to have a representative of the Academy come and present us an award at our studio.
Yes!
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I believe that there was a segment that we're gonna check out right now. What's up with these close-ups?
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with the camera angles, but
let me just
could maybe do something about that. I could take over the controls here.
Oh, thank you. Do I get the clipboard? There you go.
You do. Thanks.
All right, and we are back and on track, ladies and gentlemen, of course.
Yeah, so what were we talking about the Academy? They've always been such an inclusive group, and it's really exciting
Exclusive? Exclusive? Elusive? Inclusive?
Elusive. No, inclusive, I think is the proper word. Really letting all, people of all different demographics and backgrounds contribute.
It's a river of humanity flowing as it flows. It's like yoga. It's one with the earth. The Oscars...
Fluid.
The Oscars are a fluid. They are not a gas. They're not a solid. There are no walls. They are our only hope.
Really in an enigma state, and to be a part of that, I couldn't be prouder.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great, especially given sort of my history. This is unprecedented, but also unsurprising.
Got to keep you on your toes, folks.
Well, so. Speaking of how inclusive it is, I thought tonight, actually this was Daly's idea, but I thought of saying it on the show. We wanted to list some runners-ups of people who
we did indeed
could have gotten the Oscar but didn't.
I mean, there's a talented field out there this year, folks, and we were happy to come out on top. I mean, so much valuable work has been, really put out there this year, and. Do you want to start with just a few of the people that that we beat out on this?
All right. You may laugh, but I'm a personal fan of Jim Belushi,
George Clooney,
Jim Carrey,
John Goodman,
John Stamos,
John Tavares,
Zachary Taylor,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
Milford Pierce,
Richard Pryor,
George Costanza,
Eddie Murphy,
George Stamopoulos, it's a Greek man.
John Mulaney,
John Goodman,
Drew Carey,
Drew Barrymore,
Jennifer Aniston,
Jennifer Hudson, and Jennifer Gardner. Sorry, a twofer.
Jessica Simpson,
Ben Howard,
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Oh, sorry, Ben Affleck.
Repeats are okay, he's talented.
He's a Boston boy. We're in Somerville. For our international audience, we're in Somerville. Ben Affleck.
Alien Ant Farm.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck as a team.
Jay-Z.
Ben Affleck's new Batman movie coming out in just a few, 2018.
Casey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea. That's a great flick.
Affleck Insurance, the one with the Goose commercials.
Burger King.
You can also, who endorses Burger King is John Cena.
John Cena. He's a great guy, that guy.
The Rock. Speedy Gonzalez.
The Undertaker.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Jones.
And finally, James Van Der Beek. So congratulations to all of you.
Forgot Rick Ross.
And of course Rick Ross, as well as James Van Der Beek. Thank you guys, you did a great job. Your talents and efforts are not beyond us. So yes, I believe, looks like the guy's here. All right.
We appreciate it.
We'll be right back. We're gonna get our guy.
And we're back with, we told you, a member of the Academy. We are so happy to have you. What do you call yourself, sir?
Oh, I'm Smig Fundy. It's great to be here.
Fundy. Smig for short? Is that okay?
Yeah, or Smigly.
Or Smigly? Okay.
What an inclusive administration. We were just talking about the inclusivity of the Academy.
The elusive inclusivity. It's just great to be a part of an organization that includes so many different groups of people.
It really is elusive. I would even describe its inclusivity as ephemeral.
Ephemeral.
Can you describe for our audience what ephemeral means?
Yes. We're trying to improve vocabulary on the show. See, one of the objectives, if you will, of public access Boyz is to inform our audience. So we never want to seem above their head with our diction. So please explain that word.
Which word?
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. Ephemeral is a word that I like to use. Are you familiar with the visible wavelengths of light?
Oh, slightly.
Is this a Japanese concept?
This is not foreign to the Japanese. Certainly no less foreign to the Japanese than Asian food is to American Asians.
Asian Americans, but both work. So ephemerals.
Connection there.
So as you can see, ephemeral is a word that our audience can take home for themselves and learn thanks to you.
It's a free word.
Yes.
It's one of many free words.
We can't do all the work for you, folks.
Was that Fundy? Did you say your name was Fundy?
Fundy.
Smigly for short.
Fundy, Smigly?
Smig Fundy.
Smig Fundy.
Right.
Excellent. Mr. Fundy, would you like to present us
you with
our
your
award?
award? Yes, I would. I actually have two awards.
Stand up.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. At least me.
You only do this like so many times.
This is great. We should get a studio audience for this. Thank you.
Now, for
you have the floor.
Yes.
for Peter,
Yep, that's me.
this is a culture stone. This represents what the Academy terms an ephemeral commitment to culture, ephemera, etc.
Ephemerality.
Japanese wavelengths.
That's really, yeah. I thank you for giving us an award, but also embedding a culture that may have some differences from us, but I'm excited to accept this.
Killing two birds with one stone, right?
Absolutely. Oh, could you do a slow zoom on my face while I accept the award?
Be sure to thank the founder of my umbrella company and the company for which the Academy...
The Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences.
That's right.
There you go.
Okay, I thank you to everyone who got me this far. I don't think that I would have made it this far if it wasn't obviously for my mom, also my meepa who's no longer with us, moved to Virginia. My dog, but not my current dog because Rosie does not have any interest.
Yeah,
does not have any
we need
interest.
that. We need that wrap it up music.
Thanks.
Yeah. So what do you have for me? Is it best
This is for you.
director or best? Is this best picture? No. What do we got here?
Oscars look different on TV, huh?
Not as gold as I'd imagine.
That's for you.
So TV audience, it probably looks the same. Maybe we should just go with that.
Yeah.
That's sort of that's an incomplete award. The
Work in progress.
yeah. So you can sort of see the final form, the imago. Imago is another word.
So he gets the finished one.
What I mean to say is,
Good choice.
we're trying to represent the creative process, and also the fetal development of all vertebrates.
Okay, makes sense.
So what you have there is the spine.
Backbone of the organization is what he's trying to say.
That's right.
Which organization is this
The
you mentioned?
cornerstone.
You mentioned something. What do you mean umbrellas?
Right. So my
about
organization,
Is the award part over?
I have many more things to present to you, but we can move on.
Is this
We have
okay?
some time.
Is this a Jim?
We'll take a quick
we
break
got-
here, and when we get back, we have Smigly from the Academy presenting awards and educating.
Thank you. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We have Smigly Fern from where are you from?
I'm representing twofold, and that's both the Academy of Motion Arts and Pictures Sciences, as well as Fox Time.
The Folks.
That's right.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Folks.
The Folks.
The Folks.
You're saying fox?
Like a fox.
Like a Vulpix.
Like a fox catcher?
Like a Vulpic, canid.
Like a fulcrum?
Like an axis, like a falconer's breath.
Oh my gosh, she's
Wow.
getting back to the backbone of the matter, which is what I will be signifying to the Academy.
That makes sense. You know, I'm the heart. He's sort of the brawn.
The brains.
And Philby's. Can you tell us how you got into the
Smigly,
Academy?
come on, show some respect for such a prestigious man here.
Well, I got into the Academy the same way that you gentlemen are going to get into the Academy. Right now, as you grip your preliminary award, your molecules are actually being uploaded into the Fox network.
Wow.
And that's really special because we actually think that it is your physical, corporeal being that is what is representative of the values that we value.
That's deep.
Now that means a lot to me because when I was growing up, my parents didn't really say a lot about my growth. You know, not a typical millennial household. I didn't get any participation trophies, so this is really the first participation trophy I've had.
This is like the first thing you've ever won.
For excellence. So the molecular thing really goes hand in hand with.
Can you be sure to grip this?
Hey, why don't we? This is something for you. I don't know. Oh, actually, I don't know if. Oh no, our producer's saying you can't.
It's a little bit
Yeah, it's okay.
above his pay grade, but you know, we'll make it work.
It's okay. Jim's camera shy. He's not gonna take that thing out of your hand. But so,
Dare.
the Academy. So, when did you join the Academy?
When does Eddie join?
When does
Anything.
When does Eddie join?
When does Eddie join anything?
Eddie Joyner?
I joined the Academy about 6 minutes ago. I was indoctrinated by a doctor.
Oh,
6 minutes. It must feel like 6 minutes, a couple years, right?
Right. So at the Academy, and again, I'm part of the Academy. Time moves basically at the mercy of the ingester. So I've ingested and passed both of these awards as sort of a award ceremony.
So
I
you
could
need
see
to pass
that.
these awards once you ingest?
Right. So I've passed the awards to you after I've ingested them. And right, they've also made it all the way through
Why don't we switch
my
again?
digestive system.
Got it.
you can see that. You see the difference between you and the rest of us is there's less in there. Daly's got more of a muscular thing. I'm trying something else. It's a little more like yogurt. So do you think joining the Academy would help push that through?
Why don't we hold that thought? We'll
Your
do
lab's
some
on the
message,
floor.
and then
Daly's trying to say he doesn't have microphone access. Technical difficulties.
That's Are we still on, or is it a bumper right now?
we can
You know the biz. You know the
we can
words.
just keep going.
Yeah, of course you know the words. Sorry. Sometimes I forget that you're in the biz too.
I'm nervous to open this door. I'm nervous to open this door. But I want to know if it's in there. Want to know. Want to know.
And we're back, and I'm mic'd up again, folks. Yes! I didn't say much, so don't worry. We'll give you the spark notes.
Daly, you sell yourself short. I'm really happy.
I'm being modest.
What he said was totally worth our time and really lovely. I don't think he. What do you Fingy, what was that? Were you making those sounds, or was that?
Oh, that was right. That was me. I was tapping into the culture.
Now explain to me again. No, so the Academy. This is like the Oscars, straight, same affiliation,
this
right?
is the same Oscars that your daddy and his daddy watched.
That we watch, right?
What's that?
That we watch as well, right?
Do you have children?
No, not yet.
Do you have children?
Someday I hope to, though.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed that you have children.
You got something we don't know about, Peter?
Oh, okay. No, I hope so.
You got something we don't know about, Peter?
Okay.
The Academy should be made aware of all procreation, all ingestions, digestions, passing aways, and ephemera, etc.
So, why
did you hit me? I'd like to, before
we
we
were just
move on.
prowling around. You see, not only am I
it's all
inviting
good fun,
you
Peter.
into the Academy by presenting you with awards, by inviting me here, I'm actually becoming a part of your Academy.
It's all one.
What I'd like to know is, why did you hit me? Is that a palling around thing where they come from? Is that what they teach you in the Academy? This is no place I'd send my potential children.
Peter, just give it a chance.
Peter,
just give it a chance.
I would advise you to give it a chance.
You know something, Fingy? You come on our show. Thank you for the reward.
Wait,
I'm
hold
glad.
on. His name is Smigley, first of all.
Smigley. You come on our show. Give me an award. You give him a microphone.
A backbone.
And then you claim you're also... This is not the Oscars that I'm used to. You said it's my father's Oscar. You said it's my father's Oscar. I'm not a father. I could be a father in the future.
Don't hit him.
Assuming the radiation treatments didn't affect all the yogurt down there. But I just would like you to show some decorum. This isn't Hollywood. This is Somerville, Mass.
This is really our first award, our first Oscar. So, what he's trying to say is we're working the kinks out.
Let me apologize.
No, Smigley,
my senses have failed me for what is probably the umpteenth time.
We're all guilty of that.
I must have misread the vibrations of the room.
Probably did. It's not the first time that's happened.
Smigley, stop. This was my fault. I'm sorry.
Can I just say that before coming on here, I was downright nervous. I mean, I was.
Oh, stop! Come on.
I was taking countless sensory supplements. I was ingesting them left, right, and center ear.
Stop it.
Inner ear, middle ear.
We've all been there.
Oh
the fluid in my ear is so viscous, is so solidus, and it really resembles oobleck.
Thank you for.
Point.
Oh, it's so nice of you to say. You don't have to worry.
Giggity, giggity.
Was that from that Family Guy show?
Family Guy.
That's a great reference.
To be nominated for an Oscar.
This is why you want to hang out with somebody from the Academy. You can goof around, pal around, hit each other, make Family Guy jokes. Thank you, Seth.
So, Smigley, we got to ask you.
Oh yeah, we're running out of time here.
Before we run, we really like to educate our audience, and
we have 30 seconds. Can you look into camera
just
right
straight
there.
ahead.
Tell
and,
them something they need to know.
They need one thing that they need to know for success.
As we go into the new year, I would like the viewers of this show, Dead Air Live, to be made aware of awareness itself.
Hey, thank you guys so much. We have 5 seconds. I'm sure what he was going to say is beautiful. Thank you so much, Pringy.
We'll see you next time, folks.
No!